my father wrote me a letter. It was the first time he called me Shemaiah, not the name of my birth, but a new name that he bestowed upon me, for he said that the time was right. Shemaiah is a Hebrew word, and when you break it down, it has two parts. The first, Shem, which means sky, atmosphere, or light. The second, Aya, which means without limit. This is what he wrote. My son, you are the infinite light, one crafted for places outside the realms of limit, lands I have waited for you to step into, places I have dreamed of, dwelt upon as I've watched you grow. My child, my beautiful one, you are the poem I have written, a masterpiece of richest verse, a narrative of ventures untamed, a wild thing, a thing uncaged, a work of such power it spills from the page it was built upon, flows into lands beyond language, beyond meter, beyond expression. In these places you will dwell, my son. Since the day of your conception, when you were but a breath fluttering my desire, I have written my ways into you, stilled you with my strength, embraced you with my fire, had you walk beside me, clutching my words, learning my steps until you could run to your own rhythms, until you could speak your own verse. Now is the time, my son, to let your voice run free. For with these words you will bring down walls. Beneath their girth, strongholds will tumble. Spirits will be unlocked. Captives will taste the freedom confined in their yearnings. And you, my son, will see these lands. You, the infinite light. It will not be an easy journey, my child. I have suffered many a waking night knowing the world that you step into, knowing the world that I allow you to face by letting you go, by letting you pull free from my hold so that you can learn to hold for yourself. It will not be an easy journey, my son, but I have seen the fight within you, and the fight within you is greater. When you are told to be silent, I want you to shout all the louder. When you are knocked down, get up and dance. When you move to the sound of mocking voices, drown their words with the might of your steps. Walk like the warrior that you are. Breathe deep. Fill your chest with the breaths of a free man. Let your hair run wild. Let your beard grow free. Let your eyes see what conquerors see. For within your manhood lies an ancestry stronger than battles, more ardent than pain, and greater than any greatness that will seek to undo you. Every step you take will bring promised lands, for I have walked before you, and I know your birthright. When you were a child, you would live in impossible worlds, and I would watch you dream. Now, my son, is not the time to dismiss these worlds as childish games. Now is the time to give them a flesh, to give them a voice and a being, for they were pictures of your future, the man you would become, the precipice you now face, the heights that rock the very heart of you. My son, you are the man I dreamed of. The man I longed for to carry my seed, flesh of my flesh, hearth of my hearth. You are him, my beautiful longing, my everything, my all. Now is the time, my son. Now is the time to step forward and live free. Forever yours, Papa.